Hello, Zeynep. Can you hear me? How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Did you finish your dinner?
Yes.
Okay. I'm also very tired. That's why I had to delay the class a bit, for 30 minutes. Sometimes Monday is hard day because right after Saturday and Sunday, and sometimes we don't have actually enough rest on Saturday and Sundays, and after that again start new week. So what did you study at school in math today, Zeynep?
Um, we had a substitute because our teacher wasn't here today.
Oh, that's good news
Yeah, um, we were all
for
very
students.
happy. So basically we did like this practice test thing, and there was like evaluating, like,
Algebra expressions?
yeah, and I can't do that.
Really? Why?
No, it's like this is what the question was asking. If it was like negative f2. Oh, no, it's like negative 2f plus 29. And then on the top, it was like f equals, I don't know, like 49.
Okay.
But like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I didn't understand.
Oh my gosh. So with you, we actually did that kind of question a lot. I think just evaluating, it's saying in the questions f equals 29, right? Just instead of f, write 29 and calculate. That's it.
No, but it's like this. It's saying it's like negative 2f e plus 5. And then on the top it said f equals 6. Yeah, but then the negative 2f are together.
It doesn't
So,
matter. Together means it's 2 times f. 2x means that 2 times x. 3f
so,
means that 3 times f.
so negative 12, because 2 times 6 is 12. So would we
Okay.
just,
Like
I'm
like you're saying that I think mm, then you are saying that, like, for example, let's say f is equal to, let me just put any number. Let's say it is 10, okay? So you said that what is that? Negative 29 and f. For example, let's say I can just write here, let's say 200, right? Now you're scaring me, Zaina. We did a lot of questions. You did all the questions. Now you're saying that I don't know what to do.
so well I did this, well I did 29 times 10, so negative 290 plus
Yeah.
200. But then I got the answer wrong for some reason.
Maybe actually you got the answer wrong because of your multiplication. Maybe when you multiply by negative number by positive or negative number, you might get confused there. But here that's negative 290 plus 200, which is equal to negative positive. We subtract. The bigger number is 290. That's why the answer is 90. Evaluating algebraic expressions. If the values of the variables are given, you just put them into the expression and calculate. In algebra, because algebra means that everything, we try to express in a very simple and compact way. Like, what does 3x mean? This 3x means that 3 is multiplied by x, right? And what does AB mean? It means A is multiplied by B, right? And how about 2xy? It means that 2 is multiplied by x is multiplied by y, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then now let's continue. 3, 4 questions were left. I want to finish this, and after that, still I want to work on, equations. Now this time, I'm sure that if you practice, you understand better. Because the first time we studied this, now you forgot because you didn't understand everything 100%. Maybe you understood 70%. Now this time, you're gonna understand maybe 80, 90%. And third time, you'll understand 99%. Okay. So when will you understand 100%? When you become a teacher. If you do not teach somebody, you cannot understand much. When you teach somebody, you're going to learn a lot.
Yes.
Okay. Now we have a question. Look at question F. 2x plus 1 over 3x minus 5 equals 4 over 7. How do we solve this equation for x? What do we do in the first step?
Well, you can't add
The
2x.
first letter is C. The second letter is R. The third letter is O.
No.
C. C. R. O. S.
Oh,
S.
cross multiply.
Cross multiply, right? Because on the left hand side we have one fraction, on the right hand side we have one fraction. Cross multiply. So we have then 7 times 2x plus 1. On the right hand side we have 4 times 3x minus 5. And now what do we do next?
We like simplify them. So 7 times.
Distributes. First distribute, then simplify, right? Using distribute property, we need to open the parentheses, right? 7 times 2 is 14x. 7 times 1 is 7. 4 times 3 is 12x. 4 times 5 is 20. Right? And that's it, Zeynep. And now we move unknowns to the left. So here we have 14x minus 12x. On the right-hand side, negative 20 plus 7 or minus 7?
Minus 7.
Minus 7. What is 14x minus 12x?
12.
2x, right?
Oh, sorry, 2. Yes, I forgot.
And negative 20 minus 7 is negative 27.
27.
And now 2x means it is multiplied. So x is equal to minus 27 over 2. Let's write this in decimal form. That's equal to minus 13.5. If 2 people share $27, each person gets $13.5, right? Because then if you understand, the concept, you will never forget. If you memorize, you may forget. And we have certain rules you're going to use repeatedly, okay, until you graduate from university. That's why now, if you understand well, hopefully everything will be easy for you. Now try to solve this question, Mariam, Zeynep. I'll give you 1.5 minutes, okay? Cross multiply, distribute, take unknowns to the left, numbers to the right, and divide. That's it.
I have a question. Since we have a and x, how do we add them?
Uh, is is I didn't notice that. Zeynep, just change it into a or x. It doesn't matter. Let me just change this to x. It should be x minus 2.
Oh, okay. Um, x equals -5 over -22.
X equals,
-5 over -22.
why are you saying -5 over -22? Minus cancel each other. Why don't you say just 5 over 22?
Oh yes, 5 over 22.
5 times 9x minus 5, right? Equals 3 times x minus 2. So here we have 45x minus 25 equals 3x minus 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on the left-hand side, we have 45x minus 3x. On the right-hand side, 25 minus 6. So this one is 42x, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one is 19.
What? Oh,
Right? So
yes.
then x will be equal to 19 over 42. Where did I make a mistake, Zeynep? Can you see your mistake?
Oh, so instead of cross multiplying, I just did 5 times x minus 2.
Oh my gosh, how?
Well, no, I did it correct first, but then you were like, oh no, that's going to be an x. So I started over again, so I messed up.
Okay, do age. Let's see.
Okay.
I hope I will not have to hear another excuse for this.
X equals 3 over 9.
3 over 9. What is simplify, Zainab? What is 3 over 9?
X equals 3.
No. 3 over 9, it is 3 times 1. 3 times 3, right?
Oh,
That's
so
equal to 1 over 3.
yes. Yeah, but if we divide 9 over, like 3 over 9, then
Yeah, if you divide 9 by 3, it is 3. But if you divide 3 by 9, it is 1 over 3. Right? So if you cross multiply, it is 18x minus 10 and 21x minus 9. Move to this side, it is 3x. Is moved to this side, it is negative 1. It should be minus 1 over 3, Zeynep.
oh well.
Right? Now I can see you're making this kind of technical mistakes. You know how to do that, you know how to calculate, but instead of minus, if you write plus, or instead of plus, if you write minus, the answer will be different. Okay. All right. Now next time you should be a bit more careful. Let's continue. Now we're gonna practice similar but a little bit different questions. Okay. So what is that? It is about formula. Formula is given, and some values are given, and we learn how to solve these equations. Okay. It's really again, or it just sharpens your knowledge about algebraic manipulation or equation. What do we do here, Zainab? Look, if V is equal to 1/3 times A times H, actually that's a volume formula. A is base area, H is height, is the volume formula of a pyramid. A is given, H is given, right? So we have to find V, right? So what are we going to do here? That we're asking about this kind of question, evaluating algebra expressions. V is equal to 1/3 times, right? Capital A. What is that? It is 43 times H. What is H? It is 6, right? And if you remember, Zainab, if we have something like this, 1 over A times B times C, we can write it as B times C over A. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Very good. This is called algebraic manipulation. Because why is it so? Because at the bottom we have 1 here. Here we have 1. 3 times 1 times 1, it is just 3. At the top we have 43 times 6. And now, what is 6 divided by 3? It is 2. Either I can divide 43 by 3 first, or 6 by 3. So here we have 43 times 2, which is equal to 86. Okay, just what you have to do is plug the numbers into the formula and calculate.
Can I write that down, please?
Yes. Okay. Now, Zeynep, try this question. F is equal to 9 over 5 C plus 32. Do you remember this formula, Zeynep? I can also rewrite this one. F is equal to 9 over 5 times C plus 32. Zeynep, what does this F stand for here? Fahrenheit, right?
Oh, yes.
As the C is Celsius. Fahrenheit degrees and Celsius degrees. If your actual temperature is in Celsius degrees, how do you convert this into Fahrenheit? Or from Fahrenheit to, what is it? Celsius degrees. So it says that find F when C is equal to 30. When actually there's 30 degrees, degrees Celsius, right? What will be in Fahrenheit degrees? Degrees Celsius, degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so 430 over 5. F equals.
What?
Yeah.
Zainab, why don't you simplify? Here, F
Yeah, let me simplify.
9 over 5 times, what is C? C is equal to 30, right? First, did you write like this?
That would be. Would that be 86 over 5?
86 over 5.
Yeah. Because if
What
divide.
happened to you again, Zainab? What happened? Nazar değdi in Turkish. Look, here we have 9 times 30, right? 30, I can write here 5 times 6 over 5. And here we have 32. This 5 cancels each other. So here we have 9 times 6 plus 32. 9 times 6 is 54. 54 plus 32 is 86. So 86 degrees Fahrenheit is equivalent to 30 degrees Celsius. Right? And you are actually dividing, but you did not cancel, I think, 5s. Still you just give 5 in the denominator. Cancel out means it will be gone, right? Okay,
Mhm.
let's continue. 3. If s equals 4 pi r squared, find s when r is equal to this. And for pi, Zeynep use this fraction. So that's equal to 22 divided by 7. Yes, Zeynep.
Um, so can I just like explain to you how I would solve it into
Yes.
okay, so 4 to
Okay,
so
first, right, let's just write s,
four
right?
7 times 4r, and then we're gonna
Pi
add that
is,
twice.
okay, 20 over times 7. R squared, right? So that's fine. It's right in parentheses. First, did you change 10 um, and half into fraction? It's
No.
21 over 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here we have 21 over 2 squared. This kind of situation, Zainab, first do not multiply, okay? Just write the numbers and simplify. And what does square mean, Zainab? This 21 over 2 squared means 21 over 2 times 21 over 2, right?
Hmm.
And now I'm going to rewrite this. Look, at the top, we will have 4 times 22 times 21 squared. So that is 21 times 21. How about at the bottom, denominator? I have 7 here, and 2 squared, that is 2 times 2,
Yes.
right?
Hmm.
And now look, at the top, we have 4, right? So this 4 and this 2, right, is also 4, then cancel each other, right?
Hmm.
And how about this 22? I cannot simplify this. Let me just write 22 here. And how about 21 divided by 7? You see this 21, right? And over 7. Instead of 21 over 7, we can write 3. So that's equal to 3, right? And what is that? Here we have 21. And now we can just multiply these numbers and write the answer. What is 3 times 22? That is 66. Let me write here 66 multiplied by 21, right? So that is 6, 6, 2 times 6, 12, 2 times 6, 12, with 1, 13. So it is 6 and 8, 3 and 1. So that's equal to 1, 3, 8, 6. Right, Zeynep?
Yes.
Of course, if you just actually put in the calculator, you can calculate it. But here we are doing mental exercise, how actually things work. And that's why you need to write it down. Numbers are not so big. And okay, Zeynep? All right. Read the question.
If t equals, how would I read that?
Pi
Pi
times
times r to the power of 2 minus r to the power of 2. Find t when r equals 4 and r equals 3.
Okay. Again, keep in mind that approximately this pi is equal to 22 over 7, right? And since you're not allowed to use a calculator, we should actually use this value. It's not exact value, but approximately. That's really good fraction that approximates pi. What you have to do is, Zainab, plug these numbers into the formula and calculate, right? I can just do the first part together. So here we have t is equal to pi. What is pi? 22 over 7 times parenthesis capital R. What is capital R? It is 4 squared minus lowercase r. What is lowercase r? It is 3 squared. And now we have to simplify, right? And now let me just keep the fraction here. 22 over 7 times, what is 4 squared, Zainab?
16.
16, right? 4 times 4, it is 16. Minus, what is 3 squared?
9.
9. What is 19 minus 6? Not 9, it's 16 minus 9. It is 16 minus 9, right?
7.
It is 7. Look then, step by step, you see, 22 over 7 times 7, right? The 7 cancels each other is equal to 22. Because we know that A over B times B, that's equal to A. Why is it so, Zaina? Because I can write it as B, right, times B. So instead of B, we can write B over 1. So here we have A times B is A times B. And here we have B. B cancels each other, that's equal to A. Okay? All right. Now you'll try the next question. So the answer is 22. Read the question.
If a equals y to the power of 2 minus z xz over 5. Find a when x equals 4y. Oh, 4 and y equals 7 and z equals 6.
Okay, it's a very easy question. You just plug the numbers into the expression and the evaluates. Come on.
Okay. Um, so to get the answer, since y
What
has
is
a
it?
2 over it, since y equals 7, it is like not cubed. What is
Okay, here we have a, right, equals the fraction line at the top, y squared. Y is 7, so here's 7 and
so
squared minus x. It is 4 times z. It is 6, right? Zainab, xz means that x times z, right? Because in algebra, we actually try to express everything in the simplest form. And maybe next time, instead of Zainab, I'll call you Z. When I say Z, I mean Zainab. You should understand Z.
wouldn't wouldn't 7 be equal 14 and then 4 times 6 be equal?
No, Zainab. 7 squared means that 7 times 7.
Oh,
Squared, right? That's equal to 49. Because A squared means that it is A times A.
yes.
So that is 49 minus 24 divided by 5. What is 49 minus 24?
25,
25. What is 25 divided by 5?
5.
5. That's it. So the value of a is equal to 5, when x equals 4, y equals 7, and z equals 6. Okay? All right, Zainab, come on. We should learn this, Zainab. Sometimes you need to practice like 20, 30 minutes in a notebook. These things, if you don't write in a notebook, you understand, but if you really want to understand in depth, you need to solve them in a notebook. Do question 6.
Can I please close the door and tell everybody to get
Yeah.
out?
This is a little bit different. When you actually substitute this, you'll get an equation. Then you should solve it. Okay, the first step, did you actually plug these numbers into the equation?
So is it saying 12 equals
Okay, very good.
X.
12 equals.
X plus 4 over 3.
Very good. And if you remember, Zeynep, if we have A over B is equal to C, what is A?
B over C.
B times C. It's division, it's for multiplication, right? It's like 6 over 2 is equal to 3. And what is 6? 2 times 3.
Yes.
So here, something divided by 3, right? So I can write here x plus 4. And here we have x plus 4 is equal to 3 times 12. Does it make sense? Always, if you just actually, keep in your mind that one analogy to the question, the simpler version of this formula, like A over B equals C. Why? A lot of times students forget, but if you just immediately give one example, 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. Then what is 6? 6 equals 2 times 3, right? Then A over B equals C. Then A should be equal to B times C. And now the rest, I think then we know how to solve this, right? X equals 3 times 12 is 36, plus 4 becomes minus 4, that's equal to 32, right?
So 32 equals 32x.
No, X equals 32.
Yes, I know.
Because we need to
X
find X, right? So X equals 32. Okay? All right, Zeynep, come on, you can do that step by step. Next, seven. T is equal to V minus U over A. Find A when T is equal to 1, U is equal to 1 and 2/3, and V is equal to 3.5.
So it would be 1 equals 3 over 3, 1 over 2 minus 1, 2 over 3 over A. Right?
Yes, one way is, Zeynep, first from the equation, you can find A, and after that, you can plug the numbers. Like from this equation, how can I find A? As see here, once again, I'm going to use this one. I have something here, right? And not A. If I write A, you get confused again. So I have here, let's say this X divided by A. On the right-hand side, we have T. Zeynep, can you tell me what is X?
It X is A
A
times
times T,
B.
right? And now from this equation, can you tell me what is A?
Uh,
X divided by T, right?
yes. Yes.
So now using the same thing, Zeynep, I will take this a to the left hand side. I will have a times t will be equal to v minus u. And now again, if I divide both sides by t, move t to the right hand side, I have here a is equal to v minus u divided by t, right? And now I need to find a, right? So I can just plug the given numbers into the equation. What is v? V is 3.5, right? 3.5 is, let me just write here, 7 over 2. 3.5 is 7 over 2 minus u. What is u? U is 1 times 3 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 over 3. Over. And here we have t. What is t? It is just 1, right? And you know that Zeynep divided by 1 is equal to Zeynep, right?
Yes.
So I can just rewrite because something divided by 1 is just itself. And now 7 over 2, the common denominator is 3. Multiply by 3, 7 times 3, 2 times 3, minus, and here we have 5 times 2, and 3 times 2. Now we have common denominators of 6. Let me just write here 6. 7 times 3, 21. 5 times 2, it is 10. 21 minus 10 is 11 over 6. Or as a mixed number, that is 1 and 5 over 6, right? You know, everything here is enough. You know that. What you need is just practice, experience. As you practice more, you have more self-confidence. Now, you know the knowledge, but just you don't have enough experience. Every time you are thinking, if I do this, it will be correct or not. And not to have this kind of doubt, you need experience. Then I write it down. Let's solve 2 more questions and we'll finish the class, okay? Come on. They're not finished?
Yes, no, I just finished.
Zainab, this kind of questions, you should do in the notebook, okay? Once you understand, Zainab, everything will be easy. But if you don't write and solve, think, is a bit hard to, I would say, get intuition about this manipulations. Okay, question 8, with question 8. Let's do question 8 and 9 and finish the class, okay?
Okay, if you, should I read it?
Yeah, read it.
Okay, if u equals pi times r plus h, find r when u equals 16, 1 over 2, and h equals 2.
Good. The first step, Zainab, what do we do here? Change this number into fraction. 16 and a half equals what? Can you change it into fraction?
Thirty-three over 2.
Good. 33 over 2. So
E
now u is given, right? So this one is 33 over 2. And do you remember the value of pi in fraction form?
No, I don't know pi.
22 over 7. You forgot,
Oh,
right?
yes.
22 over 7. So that is pi is 22 over 7 times r. Do we know r? I don't know. Let's see, r, h. I know h. It is 2. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So now one question for you. What is a over b times b over a?
B over A.
It is 1.
Oh.
Because at the top we have a times b. At the bottom we have b times a. And a times b is equal to b times a, right? And if you divide any number by itself, is equal to 0, except for 0.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And also, Zena, do you remember how do we actually move fraction to the right-hand side? A over b times x is equal to c. Can you tell me what is x?
Um,
We flip the fraction, right? B over a times c. Do you remember this? Because we just multiply both sides by b over a, right?
mm-hmm.
Like here, I'm going to multiply both sides by, okay, because I'm going to isolate r. So I write here 7 over 22. And also here we have 7 over 22. If you look at this, they end up 22 over 7. 7 over 22 is equal to 1.
Yes.
So on the left, what do we have here? I have r plus 2. How about on the right? Do not actually multiply them, okay? 7 times 33. What is 33? I can write 33 as 3 times 11. Done. At the bottom, 22. 22 is 2 times 11. And here we have 2. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So 11, 11, do they cancel each other? Huh, Zeynep?
Yes.
Yes. 7 times 3, 21. 2 times 2 is 4. And now move this 2 to the right-hand side, then r will be equal to 21 over 4 minus 2. Instead of 2, I can write 4 minus, instead of 2, I can write 8 over 4, right? Because 8 divided by 4 is 2. So that's equal to 21 minus 8. That's equal to 13. And denominator, we have 4. So dot, dot, dot. R is equal to, in 30, we have 3/4, 3 and 1/4. Okay, Zeynep? Zeynep, is your printer working in your house?
I think so. Oh no, it's not.
Hmm.
I can get it printed at school if you need something to be printed.
Yeah, because we have a few questions left, because I want you to practice not too many questions, at least only 4 or 5 questions, Zeynep.
Okay.
Because if you don't practice yourself, you cannot improve fast, To improve fast, you have to do some self-studying, because when you do yourself, you can see your mistakes. I can see your mistakes. But every time, if you just work together, I cannot see your weakness. Okay. If I see your weakness, where actually you're making a mistake, so we will work on that, and we can just, improve your weak sides. Okay, Zainab.
Are you going to put it in the group chat?
Yes, now I'm going to send this. Okay, Zainab, we have, I think, maybe 4 or 5 questions left. Try to do those questions until Wednesday. At least 4 questions, not too much. Maybe 4 questions. If you can do, it will be really great. Now I'm sending you 2 files, Zainab. Okay. You have the knowledge, you know what to do, you know how to do, but only we need speed. Speed means that you need to practice more questions, so that when you look at the question, you should be able to think a bit fast and do the questions a bit fast. Okay. Zainab, did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, on Thursday, hopefully you'll not be late, right? Today I'm late, but on Wednesday, because right after you, I have another class. If you are late, then I'll what is it? Have to finish at 7 o'clock. Zainab, if you can print, okay. So at least 3 questions, only 3 questions, okay? And we'll discuss. Okay. Have a good night. See you on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye bye.